it's working.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What? You never light a cigar that way.
Yo, it's the Shadow Smokers Legion, fun, family, and smoke. Rockin' with Phoenix fresh rhymes, they stronger than no. About to break it off with the illest of crews, led by the man Tony Wang, making his vision come true. Now let me take you on a ride. We got love for cigars, from the east to the west, only the brightest of stars. I screen in the scene, little guy with the shop, shadow gazing around. You know it ain't gonna stop. Cigar mechanic don't panic when he's repping his brand. Escadillo and more, smooth as sticks in the land. Hashimoto's around, jumping live in the chats. Asian orange and more, his button's famous in fact. Cigars, pipes, whiskey, coffee, and more. Turbo jetting around, Tim with the dopest of pours. What's that? Huh? One wheel and reviews? Martin in the house, sharing the latest smoke news. Need to pick me up? Get to Southeast US. Bob and Chief in the mix, you know they saying God bless. We got that journey, voyage, private blends for the crew. Celebrating with coins, repping that dope swag too. Now I'm about to sign off, you know it's time for that audit. Light up the group with my post, you know I'll rock it and socket. But remember y'all, Legion it lives with a passion. From a man in the shadows, ayo, the SoySauceAssassin. So cut it, light it, love the smoke from your region. After all we connect, it's through the power of Legion.
There we go. Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. Like promised, I'm come up to smoke this Davidoff Clubhouse, and we'll talk about this cigar in a minute. I was kind of late because at dinner I had some drink, and then I passed out for like an hour or two, and I have hangover. I was like, what the hell? So I'm sitting over here waiting for the headache to go away. Drink some water, drink some energy drinks, and just try to wait for that headache to go away. And it took a while. It took a while, and even now I still have a little bit, but I think it's good enough where, you know, I get to be here and chat with everybody. So I think that's good. Okay, I think that's good. I did send the link to Hashimoto and Albert as usual, and see if they will join me. If anybody else want to do that too, let me know. Okay. So, now continue to drink my energy drink. Okay. So today, Davidoff Clubhouse. I guess this is kind of different because it does have like this like really weird middle band. See that? The dots on that middle band. And that's usually not done. So I'm getting hangover because I was dehydrated. I mean, that's literally exactly what it is. I went out all day and came back, and I literally did not drink any liquid. I like even dinner, I didn't even have a soup. It's like crazy. So yeah, that's how it looks like. Yeah, it's got this honeycomb shape, which I don't know why, but compared to the normal band, this is slightly different. So I'm gonna look up what is that about. Clubhouse. Okay. Clubhouse. Toro 2013. Okay, so it's about golfing. So that's why that has that. I guess that is not actually not honeycomb, but a golf ball shape. Those dimples on a golf ball. Okay, which is kind of funny because today we went out to look for a new driving range for my wife to play with. So we actually found one that's kind of small, but end up not going there. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be end up doing. So okay, and it says it is Toro, 52 by 6, or 6 by 52, and the Dominican Republic, and binder is Ecuador 702, and filler is Dominican Republic, hybrid 254, Visus Vicente, I mean, Seco. So I did, and like, there's a bunch of other fillers too, like all those hybrid filler. But what's important is actually that there's 702 in here, and I was actually told that 702 is getting like discontinued, so it's kind of weird to put 702 in here. They don't know what's going on with it. So expensive cigar. I think this was about $40 to $50 range. $40 to $50 range. It is a Toro. And I think the guy says medium, but sometimes you can't really just trust the guy, right? Actually, no. See, I just read one place and then I read the other place. This is 6 1/4 by 52. 6 1/4 by 52. Okay. US bundle 10. The started on sale April 8th, and I remember like Martin actually like come out and remind me this was gonna be on sale, but I saw it was on Toro. I was like, I'm not gonna buy an entire bundle of that, especially it's like a paper vault, collection. So I didn't really like that. So I went over there and bought a couple instead, and so yeah, paper bundle 10. I just don't like those paper bundles. If you gotta release something like a Vault series, make something different. You know what I'm saying? Don't just like, I don't know. Like the original release had the Davidoff white box. Okay, the 2013 version of this has a Davidoff white box. So that was kind of cool. But now it's like paper. Like, come on. You're selling a cigar that expensive, and when it was only $21 before the Vault edition, it was only $21, and they had a wooden box. Now use paper. It doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense. Okay, so cut, light, and I even have a Coke on the side this time, just in case. Mexican Coke. Cut, light. All right, the draw is weirdly tight for a Davidoff. That's tighter than I like. All right, let's light this thing. So I hope everybody had a good day today. Boston is kind of like Massachusetts are officially open today, kind of. So you can go out there, and then there's actually signs all over the places like you don't have to wear a mask if you don't want to, unless it's otherwise stated. So we went to a couple places and we didn't have masks on. It's kind of like, yeah. It's pretty funny because the place that didn't have any sign on it, my wife was like, you know what, we should put the mask on and go ask them. I was like, that's so weird. I mean, here's the thing, okay? If you want the city to go back to normal, you need to really practice not wearing the mask. Now, this I'm gonna explain why. We're humans, right? We move around in herds and stuff like that, you know, in groups, all right? So when one group is doing thing, like large group was doing one thing and a small group is not doing the same thing, they feel weird, right? So if you go to every places and people are putting masks on out of courtesy, even though they could have no mask, it drive the group to have to feel like they have to wear a mask, right? So you know, you have to go, okay, I know it feels weird because right now all these people are not is wearing masks still, and I'm not wearing masks. But you should kind of like be the one that says, I'm not gonna wear a mask because I want the city to be normal again. And you know, I already done what the city want me to do. I got the shots. I'm just not gonna wear the mask. And let them come to me and say, excuse me, you are over in here. You have to wear the mask. Then I'll wear it. I have it in my pocket. That's fine. You know, if you want me to wear it, I wear it. But like, you know, I had to go ask, hey, do I have to wear a mask in here? With the mask on already. It's like, come on. That doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna walk around, let them come and tell me, hey, yeah, you need the mask on. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Flavor on this one. A little bit hay, a little bit earthiness, a little bit cream, a little bit cedar. It will remind you, oh, a little bit of sweetness too. It will remind you of the 702 for sure. Like it smells a lot like a 702. It's literally like a 702 Special R 702 you know, in a Toro size. It's got a little bit citrusy note to it, but not necessarily like lemon or like, you know, orange. It's just kind of a little bit citrusy. A little bit of star anise, like spice, but no pepper. Not spicy, no pepper. All right, so that's actually not too bad. Ooh, a little bit licorice too. Very little, very little. I don't know. Like, can I see people in the clubhouse smoking this? Probably, you know, because if you go to clubhouse, you can afford that kind of money, right? Technically, and then you'll be like, oh, I want a cigar that's gonna last me, you know, at least 9 holes, right? So you probably will smoke one of these, but if you ask me, I probably prefer to have two side by side 702s Series R for compared to this one, because I don't like Toros to start with, and it's just easier to handle 2 cigars versus 1 large cigars. So yeah, that kind of works for me. I don't know. It doesn't taste bad though. It doesn't taste bad. It just tastes like a 702 Series R. I mean Special R. I don't know if anybody tried those before. It's very normal Davidoff cigar. It doesn't feel like, oh, it's super different. It's also got this it kind of tastes like a cross between a 702 and a Yamasa. Now, if you smoke Yamasa, you get that mineral, salty mineral-ish flavor, almost like sulfur, and it's got a little bit of that in here. It's got a little bit of this, the Yamasa in here. So I would say this is Yamasa crossed with 702 together in a Toro size, Grand Toro size. About time.
What's up, brother?
Not much. Smoking this Clubhouse.
Cool.
All right, so I'm gonna.
I didn't know you was a golfer.
I can golf. It's like business politic kind of stuff. You know, you gotta have to know a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. That's cool.
Give me 1 second. I bring you to screen because sometimes it shows, sometimes it doesn't. Here we go. All right, here we go. Yeah, golfing is like one of those politic things, right? If you know how to play golf and just enough to lose by one hole every time,
yep,
you're gonna be successful.
Same thing as shooting pool and smoking cigars, man.
Yeah. Carlos, hey Carlos, smoking a CL Steel Horse. Okay, good cigar. Never. Okay, Quick says he likes Yamasa, but never tried a 702 yet. 702 is much more. It's like almost like a classic series for Davidoff. 702 is very good for Davidoff. 702's series, the Special R, and then I think there was another Special M or something like that. So, or Special T, I mean. Special T. They are all pretty good. They are all pretty good. And I think the difference is like one is Robusto, one is Toro. But, you know, I never really looked into it. So, yeah, today my pairing is sports drink and Mexican Coke. That's right. Nobody tells me what to drink when I'm smoking, okay?
Oh, that's your own thing, man.
Yeah, I had way too much sake today. Way too much. Those cups of sake is very deceiving. 2 or 3 cups later, you're like, I'm giggling. So,
that's cool.
I feel like I relaxed a little bit, you know, with the dinner because I went out today and my wife brought some soju and she said, oh, you know, I want to drink and watch some TV today. I was like, okay, let's go. You know, just went to the alcohol store, buy some, you know, small cup of soju. I mean, not soju, sake. And then, you know, just while watching dinner and just start chowing down, you know, just drinking it. And then before you know it, you're 2 or 3 cups in, right? And then those things 15% alcohol. So.
Yeah, sneak up on you.
So 2 or 3 cups later, you know, 200 milliliter each. So it gets you, and then you get all comfortable, right? You just go passed out. It's like, yeah, I got time. I go passed out. So I went over and passed out. Get up. Oh my god, my head hurts. And I realized that I didn't drink any water all day. I literally didn't drink any water all day. I was that's probably why. Shoot. So I got up with a headache and then just started chowing down some like energy drink because number one cause of hangover is dehydration.
Yep.
So yeah, and I'm just sitting over here at like I think 8:50. 8:50. I'm just sitting over here and my head is like pounding and I was just chowing down, and then about 9:30 I was like, okay, half an hour, we're good. We can start. Still hurts a little bit, but it will go away. Now, hangover is one of those things you just have to wait till it go away.
Yep.
So yeah, in terms of this cigar, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't taste bad. It has all the good flavors, but like $40.
Yeah, you could buy. You're almost at a bundle of.
Cigar shop. Yeah, Yeah, you're almost a bundle of 25.
Bundle of the Cameroon. Yep.
I mean, obviously, Davidoff has always been a different scale of pricing compared to the rest, right?
Right.
So it's got to get there. But even for me, I think paying $40-something for a cigar that is just a crossover between two cigars.
Yeah.
It's not that original, especially it didn't come with the box. You know. For me, it's always the decoration first, right? And the original series, this one, the Clubhouse, did have a box.
Yeah.
Well, originally when they released it, it was only $220 a box of 10. So they like raised the price by double, and take away the box. And then put paper over it and sell it.
Yeah.
But something that they had it all along. So.
And they blame it on COVID.
They plan on this to release this before COVID though, so I don't know. But it could be inflation. But even inflation, that's crazy.
No, yeah, they're not worried about inflation, man.
That's crazy. So.
Yeah,
it's a lot lighter to handle than yesterday's. Yesterday's cigar was hard to handle. It creep up really quickly.
You smoked it too slow. You smoked yesterday's too slow is what happened.
No, it's not. Definitely not. Definitely not. It does have a lot of good flavor. This thing has a lot of good flavor. I would recommend this one. I mean, if you're willing to dish out money, right?
Right.
So, but it's really good. Mixture of a spice. Mixture of barnyard. Mixture of little that minerality that's kind of like sulfur like. It's actually nice. It's actually very chilling. I think it will go good with coffee. I should have got myself a coffee. I think it will go good with coffee. It's just one of those like classy cigar. I think this is. Like I mean, obviously the size is, being a Grand Toro is intimidating. 20 minutes, I only got to through this a little bit. But it does taste good though. It does taste good. Now this is one that I might just call the store and send me some more. Because it does taste good. Surprisingly. Expensive, but does taste good. Right. Oh, you know what's really cool? Davidoff started selling Pledge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to the store, and the first store I went to, they have 2 boxes of Pledge. The
Oh,
second
wow.
store that I went to is more. They have more foot traffic. They sold out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, this cigar is like #1 cigar of the year, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, thanks for telling me. We knew that way before it was #1 cigar. We were smoking it before it was #1 cigar. So.
That's fine.
How in the world did you find the code to get in?
I just guessed.
Yeah. I knew it. 'Cause I hear the message when he was typing it. I was like, he's sending it to someone. How are you doing, Josh?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I was off today, so that was nice.
Well, I knew you guys have a good day because both you and Albert has passed the audit and survived the audit. So
Yes.
what's really funny is I totally forgot that I ever made that post about the raffle. That you guys can do it as soon as you finish your audit. I forgot about that. And then when I saw somebody send me like $20, I was like, "What? Wait, what's going on? What's going on? Why is someone sending $20? What do I owe?"
Like, I hope it was a mistake and I can keep it.
Because I was like, what the hell? Somebody sent me money? What's going on? So I look into it. I was like, what? And I look back, and I found out that was I did post a raffle information back like weeks ago. I was like, I don't remember that happening. Shoot, I don't remember that happening. So now I honor it. I can't even not run one. But yeah, well, the humidor's here, so yeah, that will be raffled off.
So is this raffle like the Christmas raffle where you need some donations and things like that?
I'm trying not to, because I know a lot of people are saving up for their 2021 meat swag and stuff like that. I'm trying not to run a big one. Originally, to be honest with you, I was gonna run one where only one person wins. Right, so the grand prize, one person wins. So we're not doing a big one. But afterward, I was like, I got a lot of sticker in there and whatnot. You know what? Everybody wins. Right? Just the grand prize will have the humidor. Everybody else will have something else. But yeah, I will find out what is going on in the next 2 weeks. And basically, people who play with this raffle, just expect that it's not gonna be the grand thing. All right. We will still do our Christmas raffle. And hopefully that's not gonna last way too long. I don't want to run another 4-hour one. I want to run something like 10 minutes. and we'll go by the year, whatever that goes.
So are you gonna have 40 people on this raffle show again?
I hope, we only have 10. Just make things easier, But yeah, what we will do is I might do something simple. Just I will draw the grand prize, and then everybody else have the secondary prize or something like that. Hashimoto, I sent you the links, yo. I don't know yet. I'm kind of debating based on what I have available for raffle and stuff like that. Because I didn't prep anything other than the humidor, thinking that because I was when I was organizing it, I was busy organizing things for the 2021, and I think that 2021 is gonna be majority the budget on working that kind of stuff. So I didn't particularly do a big one for this one. So how long have you been on? About 28 minutes and 9 seconds. Ooh. How much longer? Yeah, this long.
Yeah, that long.
It's about this long.
Man, you smoke yours fast, Tony. Look at that, man.
Yeah, well, see, first you complain about me smoking too slow. Now you complain about me smoking too fast.
I'm not complaining.
Oh, God. So, yeah. In terms of the raffle, we'll probably have... I think someone told me that they got to donate some cigars. And I tell them to hold them to and send me some picture. And I think they forgot. Right? I think they forgot. So, I don't know. Based on that, I will see if... by the 15th, what I have sorted out. And we'll definitely have the grand prize. And it depends on how many people play too, because the grand prize has a budget for that, right? So if we hit that budget and go over, we can go over that. And I know a lot of people can always use more stickers. So maybe we'll just do one grand prize, everybody else gets stickers. And some random one will have some of the cigars here. As you guys can see what cigar I buy. They're just stacking here. So, they're not going anywhere.
Those aren't empty boxes.
Oh, no, these are definitely not empty boxes. So, yes, this one have a few. This one I smoke 2, and the same one 2, 3, 4 out. Yeah, they're not empty. If they're empty, it'll be nice because I can take them off my table. I just didn't want to leave them on the floor because we have ants recently. So, but there are some cigars I left on the floor. for example, if I just reach down, and that's not empty. That's not empty at all. Right? Here. I'm gonna reach it down again. Oh, not empty either. You know what? Let's reach down again. Oh, not empty. Oh shoot.
That Placencia box is so cool.
Yeah, it looks very classy. It's nice. Yeah, let me reach down again. Oh.
Pledge.
Oh, let me reach down again. Oh, this one's heavy. They're all not empty. They're just sitting. Oh, man. Yes, my bad habits. I just have too many of those. I don't know where to put them. I don't have a place for them. So, and you know, all these are filled. So, over there, little cabinets are filled. I don't have any more space. This is the problem and dilemma of you, or anybody who buys cigars and like buy the box, but you only smoke one cigar a day, right? So every month that I buy a cigar, if I bought more than one box or two boxes, I'm not gonna be able to finish any of them.
Right.
And it's
You
even
got to up your
harder.
cigar consumption.
And it's even harder if you buy any of those bundle cigars or short stacks. Because they're just there, right? You just gotta smoke that, and then you already have one cigar for the day, and then all your other cigars just sits there and wait. So why are you smoking today, Josh?
So I'm finishing up the Guardian of the Farm,
Okay.
and I'm about to spark up the Placencia.
You know what? You can just toss that Guardian on the Farm to the side and start with that Placencia. I never have good experience with the Guardian on the Farm. None that I smoked was good draw or whatever. They're so strong too. Crazy strong.
It's a pretty strong cigar. It's been a long time since I've smoked one, and I was just rummaging around the humidor and completely forgot that I had some and wanted to give it another go. What's the new one? The Guardian of the Farm. What is it? Night Watch.
I have no idea. I don't pay attention to that brand because I think I smoked 2 or 3 cigars out of that brand, and of that, there were a couple I actually Lanceros, and I get sick every time I smoke it. I get sick every time. So I just like, you know what? That this brand is not for me. Move on. I don't know. I don't think
Albert,
I'm smoking fast, Albert. I think this thing just burns fast.
Probably does.
What are you gonna say, Josh?
Albert, what are you smoking?
Take a guess, man.
Rojas hand rolls?
Nope.
Short stack Habano.
Cameroon.
Nice.
Like Josh, why would you guess that as Rojas? Rojas a lot taller. Oh man.
It's my automatic first guess on unbanded cigars now.
Yeah, that's a safe one, actually. So.
Color does look similar though, but the Roja one it was a Toro, right? So I mean, that it should look bigger. So yeah, another day for me today. I'm hoping most like one of my Davidoff orders supposed to arrive tomorrow. So hopefully they put everything in there. I am 90% sure that they will probably forgot about my my lighter refill, the Brutane that I ordered. Because at that time when I bought it in the store, I said I'll just take that with me, and I forgot to take that with me because he had it in the back of the table. So I think he's gonna forget, and I'm gonna have to call him back and say, "Dude, I did buy a lighter thing. You gotta send it out." If that's the case, I'll probably order some more cigars. So.
Man, how was the meat in New York?
How was what?
How was the meat?
Good. I mean, I don't have bad meats. Right? When I go to get to see somebody, the moment I see somebody, that's a good meat. Right. So, you know, we did have a good time chatting and smoking. The drink was not bad at all. It is pricey place. It is a pricey place. The place is tiny. The place is very tiny compared to what's shown on the pictures. Like if you go to merchant cigar bar, and then look at the pictures, that place looks like in the photo it looks at least 5-10 times bigger. But literally that place, it's a hallway. Right, it's a basement hallway. All right, and the bar itself takes more than 40% of the location. That place, the bar itself is 40% of that area. So you can imagine.
Yeah, that sounds like it. Yeah, it sounds like that could get crowded real quick. Was the ventilation good?
The ventilation is non-existent.
Oh no.
All right, but I think because there's not a lot of people there, it did kind of get crowded a little bit, but it wasn't that many people there. So even though with that you get those floating clouds of smoke, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. So it's a nice hangout, but it could do better, I guess. I mean, inside this dividers too. It's kind of weird. I almost broke one when I tried to get up. Yeah, because I put my chair back, just and then like Don was like, "Yep, SoySauceAssassin, break that thing." But yeah, it was nice, and the service was good though. Service like I think the waiter or waitress came over every like literally 5 minutes, and just like, "Do you need anything?"
Oh, that's
like,
nice.
"Doing good." So and it goes back, right? You know, 5 minutes every 5 minutes. It was quick. The drink came quick too. However, I can tell you, their menu is ridiculous. All right, the cutting fee is $15. Cutting fee is $15. Minimum spending is 40, I believe, per person. All right, minimum spending is 40 per person, and one Davidoff cigar costs you 45. In the over there. It's like, what is the point? Like, I can buy that same cigar for 20. So
Is that specifically New York prices?
I'm telling you,
Or-
New York to New York though. Like I can
Oh,
I
okay,
literally
okay.
want during the day I went to Davidoff, bought the Davidoff cigar. Went to their shop. So you know what? I might still have the menu. Hold on. Let's see. I might have it. I might. Come on. Okay, I might have lied. It's not, in New York, every menu is like scan the barcode, get the menu. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
So-
QR code.
Yeah, so I think that I might have it somewhere. Recent files. Oh, close. Hold on. No, I lied. But yeah, it was expensive in terms of what they're selling. And that place, it's very hard to find. Very hard to find. So my Uber or Lyft drove me to that area. And I was looking for the sign, looking for the logo so I can go in there. I cannot find it. I was looking left and right, cannot find it. And turns out it was like it's the basement entrance of this place called Shredded something, right? And it has a little tiny ass sign smaller than my eye on the side that says Merchant Cigar Bar on the little corner behind a tree. So there's no way for me to find that thing, you know. Not even the driver knows where it is. So I was like, okay, I got in there, and I was literally waiting outside. I was like, guys, if you guys can find it, it's it's right next to this restaurant. Place is like smaller than my eyes, and they're like, we're already inside. I was like, shit, they're already inside. So Matt, what's up?
Not much, man. I'm a little tired today.
Okay, what did you do today?
Not a whole fucking lot, really. I mean, I did, but I didn't. You know, it's one of those days where it's like you did a lot, but it's not a lot. You know, it's just out of the ordinary shit. So,
What are you having for cigar?
the Punch Diablo.
Oh shit! Someone's gotta go to sleep after this.
Oh, that's one of my favorite cigars right here. I have a lot of
That's Matt's morning smoke, man. What are you talking about? He eats pancakes with that, man.
syrup.
Unfortunately, Matt did not get #1 on the
Oh,
audit.
dude, I was typing that and I had to add just a little something extra on there before I hit enter.
No,
James and shit popped up.
no, you press enter and then you go
Then
back
go
and
edit it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I should have just done that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just got like pretty much type of space, press enter, and then go
Because
back.
I put here, and then I was like, oh, I got to put first because I was the first one. And then as soon as I was typing that, James, I was like, fuck. But me and Albert, we were still chatting last night while you posted that. I was like, oh shit, it's on there.
Yeah.
Steve says, I have a compound in the humidor, bought it for the Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. Sometimes I tell people not to pay so much attention of the detail of what the cigar was made out of.
I know.
Because it's not like compound chicken where it's it's got to taste like compound and chicken, right? Because it's got compound and chicken, right? It's not like, broccoli beef. I know how broccoli tastes like and beef tastes like. It's got to taste like broccoli and beef. When it comes to cigars, sometimes they just don't taste what you expected. So, like, I tell people not to pay so much attention on those details. That's why you see a lot of time I don't give that kind of information when I got a new cigar and smoke it with you guys. I don't really care about what is in here. I only care what it tastes like, right? And the size, and what not like it. Because I can give you all those names of the secos and whatever, the wrapper, and a lot of them probably don't make sense, right? Unless you're like a super snob, you like I know every leaf of every type of every hybrid of every tobacco. No,
Josh knows all that. So.
No. Josh just BSing it. It's like, yeah, I know the Connecticut, Broad, Oprah. Sunshade.
I'm sitting here with the color chart up behind the camera.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's right next to your feelings chart, isn't it? What am I feeling today?
like for example, the cigar we smoked yesterday, like it's all Corojo. It should taste like Corojo, right? But like it didn't really taste that much Corojo in the beginning. So, that information didn't do you justice. If you're like, I love Corojo, I'm gonna buy that because there's so much Corojo in there, inside and outside is all Corojo, and then you buy that and you're like, it doesn't taste like Corojo, right? So it's something that I tell people not to pay too much attention into it. I think only use that as a comparison of price. Comparison of price. What does that mean? Well, if you have really good, really expensive cigar or whatnot, you look at what's made out of, and you figure out, did they really just put shit in my cigar, and did they really put some good quality, expensive leaf? That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the only use of it. I mean, it could give you some hints of what the cigar's gotta taste like, but simply tell you what the cigar's gotta taste like isn't gonna do much. Right? Somebody can describe how a bull testicle tastes like, and still you're not gonna know how it tastes like, right? I can describe how a century egg tastes like to you. Still, unless you taste it, you wouldn't know how it tastes like. Right? So the words don't really matter. You have to try it.
Yep.
I mean, there are some cigar where they put like absolutely every single leaf that you love and turn out to be a cigar that you hate. It's possible, right? Just like that Casa Cueva one where they blend it. It's like, yeah, this is absolutely perfect, and put it there for like 3 months. It's like, this thing tastes absolutely horrible, but they knew what's in there, but it didn't work out because leaf does weird things when you blend it together. It's like think of it this way, okay? I think what you guys call it, like suicide bomb in like a 7-Eleven or something like that. You mix all the drinks together.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
It never tastes like any of the drink. It's just a mixture of this one flavor when you do all that, right? And you can't say, okay, because I have Dr. Pepper, I have Coca-Cola, I have orange juice, I have iced tea and all that stuff, I know exactly how it tastes like. No, you don't until you try to drink it. Right? And you would think something like, I don't know. Back in the day, people would think that putting chocolate in curry is like the most disgusting ever. Did you know that, the recipe for curry actually have cocoa? Right? So yeah, those I wouldn't go with that. I wouldn't like, oh, because this thing's got Honduras tobacco and binder, whatever. Even that doesn't give you information. Okay, the information tells you what region it does have, but it really doesn't tell you who make those tobacco, who grown those tobacco, which exactly breed is that. And even that is still man-made material. Year to year, it's still different. Right? Cigar tastes different year to year. It's just that it's the minuscule difference that we don't pick up. But then there are times where you go like, this cigar I used to love so much, I don't know what happened, and now it tastes like trash. Right? It does happen. At work, we do drink mix with energy drink, especially the double shift. You could just have coffee, You could just have coffee. I find majority the energy drink tastes like orange soda. Majority. So like a lot of time you'll have that orange soda base to cover all those nasty tastes of the vitamin B that they throw in there. Majority of the drinks you open and you look at the side and like, vitamin B 2000% of your daily suggested intake. Definitely not the right way to do things. I don't know. So yeah, now that I smoke this cigar, tomorrow if my cigar doesn't come in, I'm screwed. Hopefully I get to smoke some cigars tomorrow, like different ones. I think I don't know. Should I smoke that blend? That blend is long. That blend is gonna be like 3 hours long. The blend is this long. It's that size. It's 8.5. Or 8
Yeah,
and
that's
a
a long
quarter.
cigar, man.
That's a long cigar.
What's the ring gauge?
I think the guy told me it was 8.5 by 56 or 58. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's a long cigar.
I mean, look it up. The blend, Davidoff. I'm about to throw this keyboard out of the window. Seriously.
Joe, did you go to Weasel Fest
What?
down in Austin? Did you go to Weasel Fest down in Austin?
No, I completely forgot that was going on.
Like you just happened to be down there?
Yep.
Okay.
It's funny is
Sorry. Go ahead.
as soon as I walked out of our hotel, right across the street was a Bolivar Cigar Lounge. was like, babe, it's a sign. It's a sign.
Right.
She's
Very
like, nope,
good.
get in the Uber. We're going to go get some cocktails.
Mary was like, I can't go anywhere without a cigar lounge being somewhere.
Okay, the cigar is 8.5 inches by 57 ring gauge. It is $95 before tax. Yeah, I remember it was like $100 when I bought it over in New York. Not a fun thing
That's a
to
good
buy.
solid. That's a good solid hour 45-minute 2-hour smoke.
Yep. You know, it comes in a box of 10. That is how Soy Sauce Assassin do it. Yeah, I was standing there. I was like, "Oh, that box looks nice, but it's like $1,000. No, should I do it?" My wife said, "Can we just hurry up, just buy it, and we can go shopping." I was like, okay, let's go pay. Shit.
Was that before or after the watch?
That was before the watch. I
Oh,
went to watch right after that.
Damn, I'd feel a little guilty. I'd have bought the cigars as a celebration for the watch.
No. What do we have for celebration? Nothing.
You had some wine and
Oh yeah,
cheesecake.
they give champagne. They're like, would you like to have some cappuccino, champagne, whatever? I was like, yeah, I'm about to dump some serious money. You better give me champagne.
Right.
And it better be a brand new bottle. Yeah. So they went back and then they popped a new bottle. You can hear it go pop.
But it sounded like you had regrets, though, man. That's what
Huh?
it sounded like. Last night, it sounded like you had regrets.
Oh, it's just a purchase. It's not a big deal. I mean, I feel like when you buy stuff, right, it makes you happy, then it's good, right? It makes my wife happy. I'm good with that. You know, so I mean, it's a timepiece. I can keep it. I can, literally, I can hold it for a few years, brand new. When they stop making that watch, it will actually appreciate.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't really care. I can think of it as a investment. I can think of it as something that I can wear. I can think of something that just make my wife happy. Either way, I am good with that. You know,
Yeah.
If I'm really crazy, I would just take that watch and go to a diamond engraver and have them engraved in the Shadow We Unite and keep it forever.
Right.
So buying stuff doesn't really bother me. It's just like sometimes you have to think it's like that's like the dumbest thing I bought today. You know, kind of thing.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because I'm still on the list for a couple of more watches that I wanted. But then she said that one looks good, so I bought it. You know, but then if tomorrow, if PRJ calls me tomorrow, and then and say we got a Royal Oak, you want to come pick it up? I will go. I would, here's $25,000. There you go, give me to me. You know, I would. But no one's as fly as Matt. You know, he's got a sky dweller, man.
Fuck. One of them.
That's good enough. My wife is impressed. My wife actually likes sky dweller.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice watch. Don't get me wrong.
It's too big on her hand, so she cannot wear it. But she loved that
Right.
watch.
Right. 40 millimeter.
Yeah, it's now she can barely wear like a 38, 39. That if 39 is hanging off of her hand already, it's coming off her wrist already. So, do a 40, it'll be like that big, and then it's just gotta have an
Right.
empty spot where you can like.
Right.
Yeah, but she does like that watch. She thinks that watch is badass. So when I say you have one, she's like, "Oh shit."
It doesn't see much daylight very often.
And that's usually the case, especially if you do like manual hand labors. You're not gonna wear those watch while you're doing it. That's just gonna thing it up. So
Right.
after a big purchase, I have second thoughts of regret after handling the money over. Here's the thing though, when you buy a watch over there, okay, every watch is negotiable. Don't ever buy a watch at MSRP. That would be dumb. All right.
It's like a car.
Right. Pretty much everything that's higher than $1,000 can be negotiated. I don't care what that is. All right. And it's just the question whether or not they give it to you. Right. So when you buy a watch, you always negotiate. Right. But at the end of negotiation, you had two choices. Either you force their hand by putting a credit card on the table, or you walk. Right. By the time you put a credit card on the table, there's no turning back. And stuff like this, when you buy a watch, there's no refund.
No.
Okay, so there's no second size of refund or regrets after you negotiate to that point. So.
Yeah, there's no cool down period.
You know, for a watch, that's why they don't put the watch in the box until you buy it. You know, when you go to a watch store, they're not in the box. They're there. Okay, they're not gonna bother to put in the box for you if you just want to look at it. No, they wait for you. Right? Something like a PRJ, you go over there, right? They don't even show you the watch until you pay for it.
Huh. The watch game is a whole different world, man.
Watch game has changed in the last 5-10 years. It changed a lot. Right? Before, you can just go to any store, you'll be able to buy any Rolex you want, with the exclusion of stainless steel. But there's got to be plenty of other ones that you can buy. You can buy a Rolex easily under $4,000. But now, good luck. They have a whole slew of used watch.
Yep. Huge.
Right? But then, like, you know, I do understand that sometimes you buy, you know, a used watch for, you know, because you love the watch. There's no point to buy a premium if the watch is working great or, you know, whatever. Because those watches are built to last. Right? They don't use lubricants. They use jewels to take care of that friction. You know, they're supposed to last for a long time. Right? So, even if you buy a second-hand, good. But the problem is whether or not the previous person weared it to everywhere. Because the scuffs, the wear and tear, that's the hard part. It's hard to go back to that same finish. Right?
So you know
As long as the actual timepiece itself is okay, you can always get a different bracelet. But yeah, if that watch is like scuffed up.
But here's the thing, though: when you change bracelet, you literally depreciate that watch instantly.
Yep. Doesn't have the serial number on it.
Right. So
yeah,
few things that you can depreciate your watch significantly. Number one, service. If you put your watch into service at all, that depreciates right there on the spot. In fact, if you service your Rolex, they put a logo on the sapphire of the watch, so they knew that was serviced. Yeah, when you service your Rolex with Rolex, they always change off your sapphire, and the sapphire will have that laser engraving in the very bottom. It used to be just a crown. It'll be a crown with an S on it. It's been serviced, and that instantly devalues your watch. The service could be means repair or maintenance, but majority of people assume that's repair.
Yeah, you know how hard it is to like cross your arms? Because I always cross my arms like this. But you cover up and you smudge your watch. I fucking hate it. I'm always over there wiping it off. Try to not cross my arms that way, but it feels all awkward.
That's why when wearing those kind of watches, you're supposed to have a dress shirt with a sleeve over it.
Right. Yeah, but I don't.
Hey, Christina. So yeah, I mean, for that nowadays there's so many fake watches. Like all the watches, when you wear your watch, service kills it, resurface killing it. So if you try to surface the thing kills it, and if you change any parts on it, kills it, and even cleaning it kills it. So you literally can't do anything. So when you buy those used watch, they look like beat up as hell because they want to retain the value by doing nothing on there, nothing. And there's also the argument with, should you put your watch in the winder?
Yeah.
And the answer is no. The answer is no. Here's the thing: you had to decide two factors, right? One is the oil drying up. That's for you not putting the winder. But the other one, if you put in the winder, wear and tear on the part.
It's okay if it dies. Just shake it a little bit and reset the time. I mean,
There's two things that can
takes
happen.
20 seconds.
There's two things that can happen to your watch if you don't touch it at all. Number one is on the spring, the oil can dry up. If it dries up, it doesn't move. That's one. Number two, it could get magnetized. I guarantee a lot of you guys don't check your watch for magnetization. So when your watch is metal parts, and they spin a lot, right? Over time, they become magnetic, and make the part work really weirdly because they all stick together. It's gonna fight against that force, so you lose seconds. Sometimes you lose minutes. Sometimes it just doesn't keep time at all. If you leave it there, one of the thing that can generate issue majority of the time is people who holds their phone on the same hand as their watch. That vibrates. Believe it or not, that rotor that makes your phone vibrate will cause your watch to get magnetized. So whenever your watch don't work, when you go to a service area, the first thing they do is try to demagnetize it.
Huh.
That will fix like 90% of the issue. Because the spring is metal. Nowadays they made the spring with some other material that's not magnetized. Like, okay, so you know Rolex made a watch called Magos. That literally has a anti-magnetic spring because watch gets magnetized. So a lot of watch uses that right now. They use like a silicone spring so it doesn't get magnetized. But any watch made in the last 5 years and prior most likely will get magnetized. My wife has a watch that's magnetized so bad, it loses 3 hours a day. Fully charged, loses 3 hours a day.
Wow.
Well, she's late a lot then.
Huh?
She's late a lot.
That's the thing, though. Here's the thing: 0 of her watch are on time. None of my watch is on time.
Most people that still wear a watch, when they want to look at the time, they still look at their phone.
She was telling me a story that she, like, she was talking to a manager or something like that in the hallway, and they were like, "Oh, don't we have a meeting later?" And then they're like, "Yeah, what time is it?" And my wife's like, "Yeah, my watch is not on time." And her manager's like, "Yeah, mine is not on time either." And they don't have their cell phone with them.
It's all about looks.
Yeah, I mean it's a set, right? If you gotta dress up, watch is one of the set, right? And also watch tells the person tells you which is your primary hand. I mean, if you're right-handed, you wear on left hand. If you're left-handed, you wear on right hand. Right?
Yeah, but today I was at the gym and this girl, she was right-handed, and I noticed she was wearing the damn watch on her right hand.
And that's the wrong way to do it. That's how you bang up your watch to death.
I know, but I'm just like, bothers me.
He's like, I hope she's wearing a G-Shock.
Yeah, she was wearing something like a G-Shock or a smartwatch or some shit, but because I the only way I knew she was right-handed because she was keeping track of how many sets she was doing. She's writing it down.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, she's right-handed.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things about dressing up too. You know, your suit, how you tie your ties, where the tie ends. You know, where your collar ends, where your jacket goes over. All those things has a specific rule, and watch is just part of that. Now, you don't have to wear a hand watch. I think it's pretty badass if anybody still carry those pocket watches. Super badass.
Yeah, you don't see that much.
Because they're they're crazy
I've got a
expensive.
pocket watch.
They're crazy expensive. Right? And they're hard to maintain. You have to wind it. There's no automatic pocket watch. You gotta wind it. So that's why it's super cool. You know, it tells you if somebody walk around with a pocket watch, it tells you that this person has a routine, right? This person is very, like, you know, he does the same thing. He likes to follow his schedule. He have a routine. Right? It's a good quality. It tells you this person, all right? If you see somebody wearing Rolex, you're like, damn Asians. That's Asian. Right? So.
Crazy rich Asians.
Say what?
Crazy rich Asians.
I know, right? It's like that Asian from Singapore. Damn it. You know? And then and then you find people that wears Timex or G-Shock or just a regular digital watch. Those people are super nerds. Super nerds, okay? Not those who wear Apple Watch and stuff like that. Those are quite the opposite. If you're wearing an Apple Watch, it tells me that you don't know technology that well. Right? When I see people wearing Apple Watch, right away, I know this person doesn't know technology that well. Okay? This person is not the kind that codes. This person is not the kind that really he doesn't probably. This person doesn't even know what super user is. That's what I think when I see somebody wearing an Apple Watch.
Damn, Josh, he just called you out, bro.
Right?
Dude, I don't even know how to spell Apple Watch.
Right? But if I see somebody wear just a standard, really boring digital watch or a quartz watch, this person might be like this person is he's got some knowledge. He's pretty smart. Usually I'll go with that because this person actually used their watch to keep time. Right? And from there, you can tell a character, right? You can tell a character. And then if you see somebody wear Constantine, somebody wears some crazy watch, okay? Very embellished watch. That kind of people, don't talk with them too much. They're full of it. They are people that care more about the outside than the inside. But that's not one. Obviously, it's not one way of identifying fits all. I mean, obviously you can get to know the person. You can tell right away. But a lot of time, I see people that are lawyers wear that kind of watch. People that are accountants wear that kind of watch. The high end ones. And they are the top three people that's going to hell, right? Then this is just the three industry that's definitely going to hell, and lawyer and accountant are two of them.
Yeah. Weathermen should be up there. Doctors. A lot of doctors.
A lot of doctors. Plastic surgeons.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know I do have first impression when I look at people's watch, what they wear, what they care. And obviously, there are people that buy a watch and have no idea what the watch means. Sometimes, obviously, they're at that kind, right? But people's liking of a watch can sometimes tell us what kind of personality they have. Hey, now lay off the CPAs.
What's it?
Let's lay off the CPAs, accountants, certified.
Oh.
I'm chartered accountants. It's okay. My wife is the same category. My wife is in the same category. She's going to hell. You'll be surprised. A lot of time, when you think of like somebody's, I don't know, if you read those like investment books and stuff like that, so many cooking of the books, and then those are legal cooking. It's so many cooking of the books. It's like, oh man, those people. They're really fooling the investors. I move a little bit here. The word immaterial bothers the shit out of me. Immaterial bothers the shit out of me. Okay? And in the easier term, to those people who doesn't know, immaterial is like, it doesn't matter. Okay? And yeah, any of the accountants is gonna pitch me at these. I said, how can you tell them the immaterial what it means? Yeah, immaterial literally in a human term, it just means it doesn't matter. And they can set anything into immaterial, just go write that off. right? If they a lot of company, they can take it run down by thousands of dollars each line. So that's where your money went. Immaterial. That's why a lot of people is like, Tony, you keep telling people to not invest in any of those things, not invest in stock, not invest in cryptocurrency. By the way, I was right about cryptocurrency. Look at Bitcoin. It's tanking like poop. All right, it's tanking like poop. If you have bought any Bitcoin right now, unless you bought it in the very beginning, you're losing money right now. But if you bought it in the beginning, I think you're a criminal. Right? So, all those things when it comes to investing, risk. Assess your risk. You're giving money to someone else to do it for you. I really think that if you're gonna invest, go buy a store. Go buy a lounge. Go buy a little guy cigar shop. When it comes to audit, there are work paper Excel sheet that spits out materiality figure. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I mean, but there are auditors that literally have no idea what they're doing, allow something to be screwed up for 5-6 years, and then when they change auditor, it goes back. Come on. Yesterday we were just talking about Rockefellers, JP Morgan, and stuff like that. They literally has issue with their accounts, and they just all they did was change auditor. They won't pass it. We'll change another auditor. Let them pass it. Come on. But there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it is perfectly legal. It's just that I feel in terms of in a investor point of view, it's disgusting a little bit. Right? So, and the auditor's not always right. That's the problem. And they do their job. Yes, I mean auditing is one of the toughest jobs. One person has to review all the things that probably 20 people has touched, 30 people touched. I gotta read all those what they call backups, proofs. And they had to go through all that. It's painstaking job, because you're doing that one person is doing the job of 5-10 people, because one book is made by multiple people, right? And then they put all the proof in one place and have the auditor have to go through the whole entire thing themselves. So it's a tough job. But then CPA doesn't just do that. CPA also do your taxes and all that stuff. I don't know. For some reason, I just know a lot of accountants. I mean, like, I realized a lot of my friends during college, they just geared towards business and accounting and finance. I know one person that's majors in mathematics. Major in mathematics.
Nerd. Tony, you know a lot of accountants because it goes back to the auditor. If you don't like what they say, you go and find another one.
Hey, I mean, my stuff had to get audited all the time. I get audited a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's probably why you
I always look iffy.
That's probably why you audit us, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right. I mean, totally gotta borrow a page from that book and say, let's audit everybody. But
I went through 3 audits. I went through 3 audits this year. The Legion's got to go through 3. That's how it is.
Hey, only 2. All right, only 2.
Where are we at on the audit?
Yeah, I was gonna say we had quite a few people check in already.
We do have quite. I think we're 100 something now. I think we're at 100 something now. I do have that worksheet. Let me see where we're at.
Man, I tell you what, Taylor Wilson was all over it. He texted me on Sunday. He's like, "Hey, man, we have this audit going on. Where do I go?" I was like, "Wait, just give it a couple of days." He was all over it. I was like, "More Legion members need to be like you, bud."
Yeah, I saw him on there too on the check-in.
Okay, so the last time Michael checked, it was at 102. All right. And I think there's more after that. Like, now there was more people checking after he has updated it. So that worked out. Not bad. I mean, actually 101. 101. 101. Now, of course, he didn't add me in there, so. What I'm surprised is Lewis checked in.
I saw that. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I was
He
like,
wants to
I
make
was
sure
surprised.
he's able to go to that meet.
When's the last day of the check-in? I believe I say 15, right? 15 or the 16? 15.
16. I thought you said the 16.
Okay, 16. 16. No, I said 16 in the morning. We're gonna start removing people.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's not too bad. We're doing it. It's good. You know, only 50 people left, technically. But I could tell you, based on according to our curse of 150, we'll end up with 147. Okay, that seems to be the trend.
How would it be to land on 107? Prestige number 107.
What?
Whoever has that number is going to get kicked out of the group.
Oh, fuck. Keep going, guys. Check in. Hurry up.
Yeah, it's that simple, right? It's that simple. I mean, Discord, you go to a room and say hi. That's all you needed to do. In a room,
I saw a lot
hi.
of people duplicating that too.
Say again?
I've seen a lot of people that checked in on Facebook and on
Yeah.
Discord.
You know, that makes our job harder, just so you guys know.
Right. That's why I didn't do it.
But yeah, you know, Josh Joe made it today. Literally, he did it today at 4 p.m. So he kind of made it. I was gonna say if he didn't do it
under
by
the wire.
I was gonna say that he didn't do it by 5 and kick him out anyway, you know. But he did that at 4. Right. So yeah,
Can we
literally
just
Michael
get this
counted.
guy out of here?
Michael counted until 9:30 a.m. So there's 3 more on top of that, so 105, and there's a few more on the Facebook. So yeah, that works out. After this today, I have to figure out my computer because my hard drive has been running at 100%.
Damn.
I don't know what's going on. It just likes to run at 100%. It's still running at 100% right now. But yeah. Now, go back to this cigar, though. Like I say, it's pretty consistent. It's like toasted hay, cedar, a little bit creaminess, a little bit of mineral from that has that. It reminds you of that Yamasa, like a volcanic saltiness, and it's a medium body cigar, and it actually burns relatively fast if you think about it. And what else? It is pricey to a point that I wouldn't even recognize. I wouldn't recommend this to people.
I'm sorry. What cigar is this again?
Clubhouse, Davidoff Clubhouse.
Oh, that's right.
So good thing is that this is not a regular release. It's just a vault collection, which I think is their way of like, hey, you missed a cigar? We'll release it for you at double the price. And no box. And the biggest problem with this cigar is that in a lot of stores they don't sell it in singles. You have to buy the bundle. So yeah, you'll be $400 or $500 out for 10 cigars.
God damn.
Yeah. But like I said, you know, the blend exclusive Salomon, it's a box of $1,000.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Go buy a box of Oros.
2 Oros, 2 stickable Oros. But yeah, I'll show it to you guys.
Tommy,
The box.
Tony, have you ever visited the Davidoff London shop?
London?
London, yeah.
No,
I know you travel a lot. I figured that would be.
but I've never been to the Davidoff there. No.
Mm.
Like when I'm there, I'm like a tourist.
Rolling around your suitcase
I spend
all day.
I spend all my time hugging my backpack like this, and just walk. There's so many people. There's so many people. It's so messy. And then like all I can feel is people bumping to me, and every time somebody bumps to me, it's like somebody tried to steal my wallet. Somebody. My friend actually went to a store to buy stuff. He put his backpack down and pay for stuff, right? And he was grabbing the stuff, put the wallet back in the bag, and grab the stuff. That 2 moments, his wallet stolen. In the shop.
Dude,
That's
I'm
crazy.
telling you, that's like being at Disneyland. People are just jamming into you everywhere. You're like, holy fuck.
So
If we're going to England, Manchester, I think is a way cooler place to visit because it's like less crowded. It's a college town. It's cool. It's a really cool place. They don't have any cigar lounges, but
you want to go to college town? Just come over here. Like every city is a college. Or MIT, Harvard, you know.
Look, Texas is like that, man. Seems like everywhere you turn around is a damn college somewhere.
shoot, where you stay in Denton, UNT.
Right? UNT, freaking whatever else is right there.
But Matt, we have the top 15.
Well, okay. I don't judge by the top 15 or not.
My wife always gives me a hard time. My wife, Brenda is just like number 18, and you guys are like BU is like number 34. I was like, I'm so sorry, Asians don't have as much money as the Jewish people that donates all the money to make this one better. We can't donate buildings. I'm sorry. BU is just in that crap hole. Yeah, my wife always give me that. It's like, you might be smart, but your school is not the top.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry, I can't help the school. The school is a business. They're supposed to help themselves.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, that's a nice looking Topo Chico you got there.
This?
That's a nice.
Oh, dude! Today I went out and I found that there was 2, pack of 4 sitting over there. So I'm getting both of them. I was like, yeah. And I was so happy. And my wife's like, "Hun, didn't you look down over there? There's a whole entire case of 24." Because I am not buying 24 Coke and bringing that home. I just need some. I don't drink it every day. She wanted to just drink all the Coke.
Does your wife drink any of that stuff?
My wife drinks like a British. So she drinks seltzer water with fruit all day. And then what's disgusting is she will keep refilling it. That's the disgusting part, okay? She will have she had a strawberry crushed. She have lime and mint and all that stuff crushed in there, and then she'll add seltzer water, okay? First one looks okay. It looks pretty. She drink halfway down, she'll add more seltzer water. Now it starts to get cloudy. Right? And then by the end of the day, that whole cup looks like, water out of sewage. And she's still drinking that.
It's fruit concentrate.
No, there's no fruit left. All you have is like the dead crops of what's left of the fruits.
Hey, while we're on the conversation of your wife, is she part of the Legion?
Mm-hmm.
Does she check in?
She doesn't have to.
Oh, what the fuck?
She checked in with me. She checked in with me.
Wait, rules are rules.
I know. I tried that last night. I said, "Hey, can we just say we checked in right now?" And he said, "Nope."
She actually reacted to the post already. She did. She did, I think, before any of you.
What? No. Before James too?
Yeah, she just react to it. She just reacts. She does not post anything. Yeah, she's on there.
All right.
Do I have to show you guys? I can prove it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need to.
Dang, Matt.
I don't need proof.
You're getting ballsy, man.
I'm just asking the questions. Just trying
She's
to
right. Her reaction is right. Is listed right on the bola.
keep the Legion, squared away.
She's there. She's there. Don't worry. She's there. She's there. Daniel Cruz reactor. I should just add them into this list too, because technically reacting a post is kind of like checking in too. I would just let them. I'll let those count. I'll let this count. Like some of the people, I was like, I haven't seen you guys here for so long. I don't even remember you guys existed.
Dude, there's a lot of guys' names on there. I'm like, I don't even know who that is.
Right? Like and I'm surprised because Wild Billy made a post the other day,
Right.
and then he didn't check in yet.
That sucks about his mouth, man. I'm glad they found that it wasn't cancer.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, I a lot of times tell people, doctor is not absolute, okay? When you go to a doctor, a diagnose is a suggestion. A diagnose is a suggestion. I always get a second opinion. When something's that serious, that, oh, you might have cancer, go get a second opinion, right? And they can test it, too. They can do take a chunk out of it and then go test it. So that should have been done before any of the surgery was done.
All right.
So unfortunately, he didn't use his Ask an Agent card and then went through the surgery, because I would consider that as malpractice. The doctor had performed a couple surgeries that was not necessary. But yeah, for me, I would say go get a biopsy first. Get it checked out on the parts. You can literally, they can just cut a slice off your mouth and go test it.
Right.
It will hurt like shit, but it's a lot better than a surgery, right? So it's too bad. But then in the end, if you think about this, okay, the good news is good news. Good news is good news. Right?
Yep.
So that works out. That works out. It's unfortunate though. I just he looks so much skinnier.
Well, yeah, he couldn't fucking eat. Shit.
He looks like Chris Bale in that picture. I don't know if anybody see that picture. He looks like Christian Bale.
I don't know who that is.
Batman.
The only one I know is Michael Keaton and shit. I think that's it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me.
The second one.
Let me.
The second one.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Didn't what's his name from? What's his name? See his face.
Ben Affleck.
No.
John Candy.
Oh shoot.
Dude, there was a thing on this page I follow. It's like best of the 80s or 70s and 80s or some shit like that. And shit, John Candy passed away, man. It's almost been 20 years ago.
Man.
I couldn't believe that. I was like, holy shit.
All right. Tell me that doesn't look alike, okay? Tell me that doesn't look like him. I'm gonna show it to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I see it. Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
And their nose looks pretty damn close, too, man.
Yeah. The doppelganger, man.
Right? From now on, we're gonna call him Batman.
Hell, I've never
You should
seen
grow
him
his
come
hair
in.
out and just roll up like he's VIP everywhere. Don't you
Right.
know who I am?
Yeah, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, was he the first one that did that? The sketchy voice? Who's the first one that did that? Because originally they didn't do it.
Michael Keaton.
Is it?
Yeah, no, I think Michael Keaton, if I remember right, back in the day, he did the Batman voice.
Like I thought he was the first one that did the Batman voice. Okay, so yeah, right. The Damon. Let's see. Damon. I have to see if he checked in.
Yeah, what's the hell's the guy's name? He played on ER.
George
ER.
Clooney.
Yeah, there you go. He was
He
Batman.
was
right?
Batman long ago, and he said he was he considered himself as the worst Batman ever.
Really?
Yeah. He said he really screwed it up.
That's fake humility there, man.
But I agree, he's horrible.
Those are the only two Batmans I've seen. I don't know. I don't know,
man. It's been 3 months, man. We need another Batman.
God.
What?
Just like the Joker. And...
Yeah.
Who do you guys
Joaquin
think?
Phoenix was a really good Joker, but I don't think nobody played it as well as Heath Ledger. That was a really dark Joker.
Never saw it.
It's so dark he didn't live through it. So
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson played a good one.
Yeah, I like Jack Nicholson.
Yep.
Was it Danny DeVito that was the Penguin?
Yeah.
Yep. That fits in perfectly, dude.
Tommy Jones did a good Two-Face.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But which villain you guys think in the movie was the best? Like best acting?
Oh,
He
who was the ass guy? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
ass guy?
Oh, that's Iceman? Come on, no.
Yeah. He looked real, man.
Cat Damon hasn't checked in yet. I don't see Damon. Damon Jones, right? I haven't seen him yet. But yeah, no. It was horrible. I think that's like one of his worst characters, aside from like the one where he's like a babysitter or something like that.
I didn't watch any of those movies, so I don't know.
What? It's entertainment, man.
So speaking of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I don't think any of y'all will know this, but Albert might, because he's like 92 years old.
Oh shit.
Do you remember? Do you remember the movie The Villain with Kirk Douglas and Arnold Schwarzenegger as one of his first movies, where it was kind of like a Roadrunner and Coyote kind of movie, and Arnold Schwarzenegger had the 7-shot 6-shooter.
Who's Kirk Douglas?
He was like the bad guy.
He's such a dork.
Oh,
I don't know who Kirk
I
Douglas
don't
is.
know about that. Yeah.
You don't know who Kirk Douglas is?
No.
Albert knows. Albert was standing in line for the movie Hercules when he was like 42 years old.
Dude, that was one thing at the meet when we were down there in Texas, man. Those guys were telling Josh's wife and Albert's wife that I was 65 years old or some shit like that. And I had no idea. And they were like, holy shit, you're 65? And I'm like, what?
Wait, Quick just said that Heath Ledger was the best Joker, but you guys don't think that the Joker movie guy was the best Joker? That guy was that story was dark. That the latest Joker movie, I thought that was dark. That was like, I'm kind of afraid to watch it. I think I'm just gonna screw me up.
It was dark. It was really dark, but I still think Heath Ledger was the best Joker.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you know how I got these scars?
Why so serious?
You guys remember the movie Twins?
Oh yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Look at you. I'm just a leftover shit.
How many of you are actually planning to go watch the Fast 9 when it comes out? I think next month sometime or something like that.
Not me.
Mary's gonna make me go see it.
Yeah. My wife is like, you better buy tickets. I'm going to see it in theater. I was like, we could just watch in the house,
Well, let me tell you something. Mary didn't cry at the end of American Sniper, and I was bawling, right? She, not a tear. We go to see Fast and the Furious, the one right after what's his cookies passed away in the car accident.
The Japanese guy.
No, the white guy.
Paul Walker.
Oh, Paul Walker.
Yeah, and at that scene where he's racing Vin Diesel at the end of the movie, she's just like bawling. I was
Really?
like, "You're twisted. How are you not going to cry at American Sniper, but you're crying over this?"
Right.
That scene looks so awkward because it's a computer fit on there, so the expression is so like stiff. So it looks weird when he looks over and just he drives off. It's like, okay, yeah, dude, you drive the wrong way. Your body drive this way. You drive that way. Wrong way, man. Wrong way. We'll probably go watch it. We've seen all of them. Why break the tradition? Yeah, my wife is like, we have to watch it. I think John Cena was in there or something like that, and a few other people that she really want to see. I was like,
well, Tokyo Drift. That was
crap. That was
yeah,
trash.
that was just shit. I was like, what the fuck is this? Not even the same characters. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, I'm done.
Let me just tell you guys this, okay? There's absolutely 0 people in Japan race and drift in a parking lot that big. You can barely find a parking lot that big. Okay?
Yeah, no shit.
All right? And there's absolutely no way you gotta catch Drift King fishing and say, that guy's not bad. No. Okay? Not happening. Not happening. Tsuchiya is just gotta go, that's shit. All right? And absolutely no way, no how, I've ever seen a Westerner in a group of drifters in Japan. Street drifters. We go through that area all the time. I don't see one Westerner. Okay? So, that tells you how likely that was to happen. And seriously, somebody drive an all-wheel drive in a movie that's about drifting? Like, what do you want me to say?
Yeah, they lost me at Tokyo Drift. They got me back, but the last 2, I think, I was just like, yeah, I'm done.
It's funny how the story deviated so much. Like, if you go back to watch the first 2, it's like, wait, is this the same story? First about cop and villain, right? And all of a sudden, all me are familiar. It's like, wait, what happened? What happened? Dude, 2 criminals, and all of a sudden, like, and then you can do everything with cars. You can do everything in the world with cars. You want to solve a cop problem, you drive. Okay, you want to rob a bank, you drive. you want to fight down a whole mafia, you drive.
Which one was
2 things?
Go ahead.
2 things happened after the first movie. One, the number of automobile accidents in movie theater parking lots went from like 2 a year to like 5,000. Everybody like peeling out after the movie, and then Corona beer sales just. Whoosh. You can have any brew in this house as long as it's a Corona.
Oh god.
Right. What was the one movie where they broke into the bank and they took the whole safe with the garbage truck and all that?
Yeah. That was like the Fast 7, I think.
That was a pretty good one.
But still, here's the thing, okay? There's no way, I don't care how much horsepower you have on a car to drag those safes out.
Yeah, hell no.
Your bumper will fall off in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
In fact, I think the entire axle will come off.
Yeah, no shit. That safe weighs a lot.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't care. You can have 10,000 horsepower. It will pull it out, and then like literally your whole entire bottom of the car just stay there, and at the top of the car left. You're not gonna have an axle after that.
Did y'all ever watch around that time they came out with a bike version, kind of like a bike version of that called Biker Boys? Did y'all ever watch that?
What?
Was that Vanilla Ice?
No, it was Biker Boys.
Biker Boys?
Yeah,
For real?
yeah, BOYZ. So think Fast and the Furious on crotch rockets.
Oh, Morpheus in there. Sorry, I don't know that guy's name. Every time I see this guy, I say Morpheus.
What's his name? Tyrese.
Oh, actually, maybe a different guy.
Was Tyrese in there?
Kid Rock's in there.
I have no idea who that is.
You don't know who Tyrese is? He's a singer.
What is
I
Morpheus'
do not.
name? Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, that's right.
So Orlando Jones, Rick Godzilla. I don't know any of these people. Derek Luke, Megan Good, Lisa Bonnet. I don't know any of these guys. Oh, here we go.
Oh, Lisa Bonet. She was the
Cosby
was
Show.
Denise from Cosby. Yeah.
Tyson Beckford. Yeah, majority of people I don't know. I don't
I think
know any of these people.
Tyson. He was a model.
Here's the thing, because I don't ride bikes. I don't have motorcycles, so I probably most likely only go watch a movie about bikers. Right. And that, a lot of time it reminds me of like those fighting scenes. You know when you watch John Wick, there's a part where he just rolls motorcycles and fighting a bunch of people. That just doesn't happen.
Right. No, hell no. Virtually
All those
impossible
people will have
to
fall off the bike in 2 seconds already. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. John Wick, I'll give you that, man. John Wick, those movies are fucking badass.
I love those movies.
Well, have you seen the videos of Keanu Reeves training for John Wick?
He's
Yep.
serious.
He's doing like the
He's-
3-gun. Oh
He's
man,
really serious.
he's awesome.
The choreograph for the gunshots and stuff like that is perfect in there.
I can't wait for the next one.
It's supposed to release weeks ago. They delayed it. So they have that one and they have the Matrix 4, right? That was all supposed to release together. They did say that, they were originally gonna pick someone else for John Wick. I was like, I'm so glad they didn't. So glad
Right.
they didn't. He did a good job on that. So glad they didn't.
Yeah. He's a good actor. I didn't like him in Bill and Ted's and all that shit, but John Wick, he did.
You
good.
shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Dude, that movie was so stupid.
They took Napoleon to the water park.
Stupid. I'm like, oh my god, I can't watch this shit.
Yeah, they were talking about, I think, like, they was comparing him to, like, who's the better actor. I think it was, like, Matt Damon or something that versus him, who's better actor. I was like, are you serious? Is that even a comparison? Like, I don't know.
That's
can't
another
find
good movie.
that comparison again, but like, I saw that post, I didn't even bother to read it. I was like, what the hell?
That's another
there
good
is-
movie series.
There is a Matrix 4 trailer now, fan trailer or something like that. Teaser trailer for Matrix 4.
The Bourne Supremacy and all that. That's a good movie or series.
Oh, that's a great series.
That kills me in terms of logic. You train the super spy so good that you can't catch him. Right? Even though you guys trained this guy, you should know everything about this guy, but no. You amaze me how you multitask during the cigar phone computer talk. That's what I do all day, though. That's what I do all day. I just like, I gotta check everything. I gotta, Isn't that what everybody does at home? No.
I try not to look up as much shit.
I thought this is what the pandemic had trained everybody. To multitask while you're on a Zoom call. But yeah, if you saw my setup, you'll get it. Like I have phone, I have PC, I have computer, I have cameras, I have everything right here, you know, so that I can multitask all together and then get used to it, you know. I don't know.
So why'd you take all the foam down from the wall?
I didn't. I covered it up
Oh,
because it started to smell. It smells like smoke.
spray some Febreze on that shit.
No, it's gonna smell worse. So what happens? I covered it up so that the smell doesn't go in there, but it still absorbs the sound.
Right.
So there's no echo. But yeah, that's the only reason I covered it up. But you know, it works. Whatever it is. Yeah. I need to kind of put new walls on here so that it kind of works out well. But the thing is that I know whatever I put on here, it's gonna be smoke. So
Right.
it, you know, has to be like non-absorbent material or something. I don't know, because I have this weird ledge on top, like a little edge. Yeah. Can I move this, please? Can I, please? Pretty please? No, I can't.
Pretty please.
Oh, here we go. See that has a weird edge on top of there? So I can't do the entire wall. It has to be like partial.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Whatever works. But yeah, I mean, I'm so used to doing a lot of things at the same time. Life is not long enough. Gotta do it quick. You know, only that way you get to impress Oprah one day to be on the show. You know, if I ever have Oprah on the show, if I ever have Oprah on the show, the first thing I have asked her to do is a shout out to Josh, for sure.
I'll be waiting in the green room.
Yeah.
If you could get Oprah to show up, that'd be amazing.
You know, I'm hoping, like, you know, 6 degrees of separation, right? Somebody knows somebody knows somebody. and you know, if I have, I've been asking my aunts, like, do you know anybody that knows anybody in Hollywood that knows anybody that knows Oprah?
That would be amazing.
Because she's in that industry, right? She's in the entertainment movie industry, so you know, maybe she will know somebody. And she's like, no, and she's like, you know, knowing someone like Oprah, even if you know her, she doesn't talk to you.
Right.
She's got too much money. Like, it's like here's $10,000. Just shut up. Don't talk to me. Make sure to pay your own tax though. So, yeah,
You gotta be somebody she wants to interview.
Yeah, I mean, she done the dumbest interview ever. I think that I really honestly think that she regrets ever done that royal interview. She pissed off a lot of people. I really think that she regret it.
How does she regret it when she's doing more of them?
Well, she's doing more of it because contractual obligation, right? Like, she can't say no now. She already signed it. So,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I think she does regret, because a lot of things that backfire a lot. Yeah, you got a lot of things and she get paid a lot, but at her point, do you think she care about that few dollar? You know what I'm saying? I think at her point, at her wealth, she doesn't care about that few $1 million. That's like pocket change to her. Right? She's just doing it, and she wanted to be a career highlight. But now it's not a career highlight. It's like, I'm pretty sure out of the background, a lot is like, why do you do that? Now you're pissing off. Do you like, you want to be the one person that pisses off the entire like British community? Like, do you really want to piss off the Queen? Now, yes, Queen doesn't have much power. She's just really a cultural thing, right? But she's still one of the most loved person in England. So you go put your foot in their family business, that's not gonna be pretty. It's not a highlight, you know. So I don't know. You need a mountain scenery background with quad cigars over ashtray catching the ashes. Like a digital kind of thing? Now I can tell you one thing that's not gonna work very well is green screen. Because I have so much things that's like green that it's just gonna look weird. I don't know. Matt has the mountain scenery, but then when he does that, you can't see him at all because the background's so bright. You can't see him at all.
You might be able to now if I turn around.
But then you won't see the mountains.
Yeah, it's kind of dark, getting dark now. I'll do it real
Your
quick.
view is amazing, man. That is an amazing view.
Let's see here.
That goes back to that topic. You know, when my wife saw that sky dweller, she's like, "Oh man, wow, Matt has that watch. That's really cool." You know, like can like you know, Matt can really afford this kind of stuff. And I was like, "Yeah, you haven't seen his whole entire backyard is his." I was like, Matt is baller. He's like, what does Matt do?
It's like, you see those little lights down there? Matt owns that town.
Yeah, that's his little like minions.
That's the servants' quarters.
Baller. He's loaded. He's so loaded, you have no idea. He probably have a fighter jet in his backyard. You don't even know.
I'm the poorest Asian you'll ever meet.
In comparison, really, I think that Matt is right. Like I would consider myself as one of the poor Asians, because like you've never seen those really really rich Asians. They are crazy. Like when you want to the movie Crazy Rich Asians, the crazy is a proper term to describe them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right? They will spend money for the sake of spending money. Like having too much money on them it makes their skin itch. All right? They'll be like, oh, look, there's a spot of water on the ground. Why walk over the water? Put $100 bill over it so you can walk over it.
When there's an Asian that comes up to the roulette table at the casino, it just makes it puts my stomach in knots. 'Cause I'm seeing them put down like 20 chips on the table, but they're all on like $10 denominations for every spin of the wheel. I'm like, what is happening?
I've seen Asians that goes to, play those machines with a basket of chips. Basket of money. Like the whole entire basket, they dig their hand in, they go ding 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 ding. It's like, dude, go over there and get a freaking card. All right, just use the card. What the hell are you doing with the coins?
I know a couple guys that are pretty damn wealthy to the point to where they just make a phone call and they say, "I need $10,000 put in my account right now." It's there.
Yeah. Like a lot of people don't realize this. They are okay. Some banks actually does have VIP room, and those VIP room are very nice. Okay, so one of my friends goes to get money. They don't care. They go in there, they put their account down, swipe the number, and then he immediately stops there. All right, they swipe their card in there. They immediately stops there, and then the lady will get up and says, "Please wait, sir," and go to the back room as if you like, in normal situation, you'd be like, shit, did my account got stolen, or like did I get marked by FBI or something like that? She gets up, go to the back. Next thing you know, her and her manager come out and welcome you to the back room. Champagne's ready, and it's like, please wait while we process your transaction. How much money would you need? And then you just sit there, relax, drink your champagne, watch TV, whatever, And in some countries, there might be some people standing there doing other stuff, but that's besides the point. There are such things as VIP.
It's amazing. It's a whole different world out there when it comes to people like that. It's to see the shit that they get treated like. I mean, they get treated like freaking gods.
When I hang out with that kind of friend, I feel like a beggar. Like, are we supposed to be here? So can I like, do I have to pay for this drink? It's like, I feel uncomfortable here. I thought we'd just come to bank to get some money. I feel like, cops got to show up at the door later. It's one of those, like, to catch a predator kind of thing. It's like, you're free to leave. And then they're waiting outside,
That's the thing. We're not used to that lifestyle. That's why.
Yeah. My income to them is like their pocket change for the day. Their pocket change for the day. Like, everywhere they go to the car dealer, immediately They don't even have to start looking at cars. They go to a room, right? And go to the bank. They go to a room. They go to those private auctions. We Asians love to buy jewelries, right? Those jade and stuff like that. They go to a private room where like the have teas and stuff ready, whole set of like a best tea you can get. Just sits up there. So we'll bring it over to you. You don't have to walk. You don't have to get up. Make yourself comfortable. And I'm like, can I just shop? Like, I'm just browsing. Just browsing. You know? No,
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Right.
Wouldn't that be awesome if they did that back in the day at Blockbuster, where they just walk in and then they walk them back to the back and they have a bottle of Voo waiting for them? They're like, yes, would you see if you have Titanic available?
Yes, sir. We have this like HD DVD edition of the just saved just for you.
They had DVDs before the rest of us did.
It's like.
Yeah. Those people are kind of crazy. It's weird because I know I've heard stories where like we go out shopping, and the mother all of a sudden just bought 10 Birkin one day. Now if you don't know how much Birkin costs, they're about 10 to 15 grand each, if you can find them, and they bought 10 in one day. Then what the hell are you gonna do without that bag? Sleep on it?
Yeah, the bags, man.
Right? It's just basically, oh, you got 10, I'll buy 10. I see if she's buying cigars. $10,000-$15,000, we'll deal with it. Give it to people for price. I said, really? So like when you see that kind of wealth, and you compare to, I don't care any of the idols that you know of, the rappers that you know of, they look like beggars. I look like beggars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, half those rappers anyway, all that shit is they're just renting all that shit anyway.
Now, a lot of those are fake, so but then like when you see actual wealth, you feel so weird because you know that like even go to McDonald's, they're like, I can buy this McDonald's today. I feel out of place. I don't like to go to that kind of thing. It's like, dude.
That's the only time I feel uncomfortable, where I'm like around those people. I'm like, wow, life is completely different on that side of the fence.
Like I thought I'm comfortable. I can buy whatever I needed for once, and that's beyond that point. That's not even buying whatever that I want or need. I'm buying whatever I'm seeing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable to hang out with those people. But if you're watching, I love you, bro. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about something else.
I am.
I'll still visit you. Just want to put it out there. You know who you are.
He chimes into the chat. Oh, that's great that you're coming to visit because I have the cars. Jeeves is driving the car to come pick you up right now.
No, actually, they're like, would you like to go on my yacht? And they go on the yacht in the middle of nowhere, and then they will say this: now we're on international water. The rule does not apply. Party. I'm like, party. Dude, you know what I do on cruises? I eat and sleep. Yeah. It's not the same lifestyle. It's almost like to dream of, but then at the same time, you kind of feel boring because they already have everything. Every day is
that's
boring.
the thing is, that's why they're so bored. They just buy shit just to buy it. They have nothing else to do.
Every day, their job is to go shopping. Like their parent tells them, it's like your job, being so rich, is to spend money so the rest of the world has money to spend. If we don't spend the money, the world will be broke.
But I need that receipt for the tax write-off.
No, they have someone that cooked their book anyway.
Yep.
Goes back to Tony and the CPAs. He just keeps going through until he finds that person.
Those people
like,
are
I'm gonna find the
accountant
guy
will
that they're
find
using.
every way to dodge any tax. In the end, they'll pay like no tax. Everything's write-off. Everything. Like their cards are like corporate cards. They're not using personal cards. Everything is business expense. Everything's business expense. So, but yeah, their house is gigantic. I actually got lost going to the bathroom, and I don't want to admit it. They were like, "What are you looking for? You're looking for the bathroom?" I said, "No, I'm not looking for it. I'm just looking around, And then in my mind, I was like, "I really need to go to the bathroom, man. I'm gonna piss myself soon." From one side to the other side, I can't find places. I feel like an idiot. But yeah, that's a different kind of story. You know, chances are, majority of people isn't gonna meet that kind of people, and it's probably good because those are people that looks happy on the surface and really have depression inside. Those people have some depression. You know, their life is no goal. You're not working. You're not working. Your job is to spend money every day, and I think majority of their friends are just because they're friends because they all spend money together. That was it. They don't really care for each other.
It's a boring life.
It's a very boring life. It's very boring life. I think life is good that, you know, you work hard, you earn your living, and you have a goal, right? You can achieve, right? It's like, oh, I love this car. I want to work until I can buy that car, right? And that car has a value, so you feel good when you buy that car. But when you're at that level, you're like, oh, here's a car, I buy one. Here's a car, I buy one. Here's a car, I buy one. It's not that fun anymore. Life is pretty boring that way. Is that a puppy too?
No, well, she's a small dog. She's like
Oh, it's cute.
10 years old.
Okay. I was gonna say, you know, no child porn here.
Get over there.
How she's putting peanut butter on his mouth. He's like, oh, come here, come here, girl. Come here.
Fucking Josh, I swear to God.
Oh, God. Anyway, so that's it for my cigar. It's definitely a medium. It's so much easier to smoke than that. Than the one from yesterday. The Unleash. Unleash was tough. Unleash really got me sick. So, if your pocket jingle, your friend will mingle. I wouldn't call those your friends, to be really honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, your friend will be there even if you had nothing in your pocket. So, yeah, so-called friends. Yeah, I agree. I think, like, you know, when it comes to friends, money is the least thing that you should be thinking about. You should not think about how much money each other have. You should think about the quality time you can spend with each other and what you can help each other with. Okay, there's no such thing. I don't care who you are, how much money you have. You can still find a friend that truly can help you one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
And being a friend is all about, you know, help each other out when the time you need. And it can be money can only go so far, but friendship will go farther. So, you know, just saying. Anyways, so that's it for today. The cigar is that a lot easier to smoke. It is on the expensive side. I would not recommend people to just normally say, hey, I play golf, so I'm gonna buy that cigar. I don't recommend that. I think that, you know, you can find better cigar. Like, you know, just smoke a 702 or Yamasa on the side. It will probably give you the same experience, and, you know, you get 2 cigars instead of 1. In terms of is it tasty? Yeah. Is it tasty? Yeah. But does I feel like I got $45-$50 worth of enjoyment? No, I think halfway through I already just kind of zoned out in terms of that taste. You get used to that taste and you're like, I'm just, you know, muscle memory at that point. So I wouldn't. My granddaughter told me that to me when I was a kid, and then explained it to me. Not too sure what that means.
Heard about the pockets jingling and friends will mingle.
Oh, okay. I don't think people should live that way. So, okay, grandfather. All right, here we go. So yeah, yeah, my birthday on this it's a good cigar. It's probably not $45 worth. I would enjoy other cigars just as much as this. Even if I just get a 702 Special R, I think it will get pretty much amount the same, or specialty. Will get you that same amount of enjoyment without paying the $45 price tag. And is it worth a try? Sure, if you got that spirit money. But again, you know, like Albert said, $45, $50, you can buy a bundle of short stacks. Easy, too. So, you know, I would say try something else.
Matt, I think she wants a cigar.
Right? She keeps pawing at me.
Not a cigar I say buy a bundle of. A cigar I say go try one and call it a day. I really think that's one time and call it a day. In comparison, in terms of tastes different, tastes unique. I think the Unleashed tastes more unique to me than this one, because this one you can kind of identify, you know, what it tastes like, versus the Unleashed was kind of different. So I say, you know, spend the money on Unleashed rather than this Davidoff. You know, I'm a Davidoff whore, and I tell you not to smoke Davidoff. That should tell you something. I'm drunk. No. Anyways, so yeah, and hopefully my cigar will show up tomorrow. I get to show you guys some other cigars. Hopefully that's before my father-in-law come over and take some cigars, give it away. So, and I'll let you guys know. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure to do your audit. All right, make sure to do your audit. I think even if you just react to that post, I will count it. So, Michael, if you're watching this, if somebody react to that post, consider them checked in. All right. So we'll do that. You got another 2 weeks minus 1 day to do it, and then after that we'll have some more fun with the raffle and stuff like that. And I might still give away some stuff, so we'll see. You know, I do have some more cutters too, and we'll see what happens. Anyways, moving on. I'll see you guys next time. That will be tomorrow, 9 p.m. and Matt, are you gonna be on?